Hey everyone, this is Simran from Create Your Future. I am a law of assumption coach, a mindset and success coach, and an EFT practitioner. And I also come with a background in psychology. Today, I am super excited and happy to be bringing you this video. It has an amazing success story that I'll be sharing and reading out to you. But before we dive in, I want to remind you that we're giving away a free course. It's called How to Find Your Blocks to Manifest Anything Fast. The link for that is going to be in the description of this video, and I urge you to check it out. And I'm also running a sale right now, 50% off on all my sessions. Whether you take a 1-hour session or a 30-minute session with me, you are very welcome to come, and I will be very happy to help you. The links to book with me, again, are going to be in the description of this video, or you can send us an email and reception will help you. Okay, so let's jump in. Yes, you read the title right. How do you recreate a recipe in less than 24 hours? That sounds unbelievable, right? But I will be sharing a success story with you right now. And it is absolutely doable. It is absolutely possible. Okay, if you want to know the exact steps, how to recreate a person, I did a video last Wednesday. I think it was the 3rd of September. Yes, the 3rd of September. And you can absolutely go and check it out. I have listed, I think, 4 to 5 steps that you can follow as per your situation. And absolutely, yes, experience a new version of your recipe. Now, that recipe could be anybody. Somebody who's your love interest, somebody who's your boss, like your manager at work, your family member, sibling, pet, okay, anyone. Whatever your situation is right now, you put that person as your recipe and, follow the steps. Okay, now let me read you the success story first. She writes, hello, I just want to send in a success story. Just 1 hour after my session, my manager reached out to me over text and she apologized. She also told me she loves me and we will work out a schedule that will fit both my jobs. Everything happened so fast and exactly how we had imagined. She also called me afterwards and we worked out a schedule to fit both my jobs. We told each other that we love each other and it was all just a misunderstanding. Thank you so much to Simran. She's amazing. The visualizations felt so powerful that they reached my manager instantly and it calmed me down a lot. Please send this message to her. And yes, she's given me permission to share it with all of you. Okay, this is short and sweet success story, but with a lot of solid groundwork, with the solid background work. Okay, and I'm very happy for her. So in this case, like you saw in the success story, her SP in this situation is her manager. Okay, so let me give you a bit of a background. She's been in a foreign country for around 5 years now, I believe so. But she also has a visa problem. Okay, so it's about to expire. So that was an issue. And she's been working 2 jobs right now. And she's always had an amazing, beautiful relationship with this manager of hers. They are like best friends and they share an amazing rapport. And her work is so good. And she's able to juggle between these 2 jobs. In fact, her manager urged her to take up another job to support her finances better. Okay, but when this amazing client of mine came to me, she said that Simran, that she's not sure what exactly happened or how this happened, but her manager is behaving like a totally different person. She called her that she was being rude, that my client was being rude to her, and that she's going to shift her schedules in such a way that she will not be able to do both her jobs now. And she will have to choose between sticking to this job with her manager and sticking to her job number 2. Okay, now this was in complete contrast to how they had been before. They had been good friends. There was an amazing understanding, respect, mutual love for each other. But she was behaving in a totally different way. Okay, and so naturally, my client was very hurt. Like I remember when she came on the call, she was on the verge of tears. Like she was so hurt. And that how could this have ever happened? Like we've been friends. How can she call me that I'm being rude to her? That I never intend to be rude to anybody. and she knows me so well. So why is she coming on and telling me that you're being rude? And I will shift your schedule in a way that you'll not be able to work on two jobs. When she was the first one who and had urged her to go and take up another job to manage her finances well. Okay, so she was like, I am totally scared, and that she's going out for 10 days, and I will not be able to work like this. But I want our rapport better than before. I want this cleared out. Like this never happened. Okay, because I love my job. I have been there so many years now. I absolutely love being there. I love my job. I want to continue. But I will not be able to continue if this is the atmosphere that there is, and if our relationship is not good. So she said, I want to make this work. Okay, and that she's going to be out for 10 days now, and I want this sorted before my manager leaves for 10 days. Because she has an important assignment coming up and she will not be able to deliver with all this in her head. And she wants this sorted out with her. Like absolutely beautiful like it was before. Okay. So I heard of all of that, and I said, okay, like here is the plan of action. We go back to the understanding that you're forgetting in this moment right now, clearly, that you are a creator. All this, whether you like it or you don't like it, stems from you. So this undesirable 3D out there, this experience with your manager is triggering you right now. Okay, but again, your triggers are your friends. Okay, they are reminders that you are forgetting your true self, that you are forgetting who you are truly. What is your real truth? What is your real identity? And your real identity is that you are a born creator. Manifesting is like a birthright. And now we're just waking up to it. Okay, so I cannot stress enough on the fact that how important it is for you to work on your self-concept, to remember, to do any kinds of techniques you want to, affirmations, visualization, scripting, inner conversations. All of that has to be done from the understanding of why are we doing it to begin with. It is not that you are trying to do this to get a change out here. You're trying to do all these or any one of these techniques to reprogram your mind, to reprogram your old limiting assumptions that do not serve you any longer. Okay, to remind yourself that you are the creator. Everyone, I repeat, everyone and everything is you pushed out. So you go back to that power seat, you go back to that control place. It's like you're driving a car and suddenly you forget that you're there in the driver's seat and that you have your hands on the wheel, and that's how you drive it. Okay, so the first thing that we did was reminding her in that session that, what, you're forgetting who you are, you're forgetting your truth. All this is not separate from you. Your manager is not separate from you, acting there on her own. Okay, so working on your self-concept. That's the first thing we did and discussed during the call. Second, we did a visualization together. Okay, I remember we did this beautiful, solid, strong visualization together, where I guided her through whatever she wanted to hear from her manager, like the apology coming through that she loves her so much that she's sorry for saying her that she was rude. And it was all just a misunderstanding, like this never happened, and we're closer than we are, or we were before this happened. And kid you not, like we did this visualization for 20 minutes on the call. Okay, and she sent this success story just 1 hour after our call. That's Simran, it happened. She texted me first saying everything we had discussed during the visualization and during the session, and she called me afterwards. Okay, she's made a schedule that fits beautifully with both my jobs. I'm able to be my best and deliver my best in both my jobs. She is so supportive. She's so understanding now. We've exchanged that I love yous, and we're just so good together. The understanding is better than it was even before. And like she was so surprised. Okay, because we met later on, and now we're working on her SP thing. Okay, the one she's romantically interested to be with. Okay, so we're working on that right now, and I intend that she shares a beautiful success story from there as well. And it is unfolding beautifully as we speak now. Okay, so what is the takeaway for you? Any one of you who's listening to this video, I want you to check in with yourself. Are you moving around your day in a state of being a victim? Are you saying and talking to yourself and identifying yourself as somebody who's a victim to the circumstances around them, to the 3D in their face? Are you practicing law of assumption or not? Or are you just consuming content? Because consuming is very different from actually applying it practically. Okay, what is your self-concept? Who do you think you are? What is your real truth? Who do you identify yourself as? Okay, and if in your case it's an SP situation, who happens to be your romantic partner or who you want to be with, be it an ex, be it a brand new person, are you looking at them, through the lenses of them loving you, wanting to be with you, that they only have eyes for you and no one else? They love you and they want to be with you and only you. You are their home, you are their center. Okay, are you moving around in carrying this slight confidence, exuding this energy of being the prize, being precious, being somebody who the SP would go above and beyond for? Okay, or are you sitting there, rethinking about all the conversations you've had where your SP has rejected you, so to speak, and said, you know what, I'm not interested. Go find somebody else. You'll be better off with them. I'm afraid of commitment. I have trauma. Are you replaying those conversations? Because every time you replay them, you are reinfecting yourself with something that you absolutely no longer want to be associated with. Okay, disregard all of that. That time you were sleeping. You did not know about conscious creation. And even if you did, you just reacted. Now, but from now on, from the moment you've seen this video, from now on, even if now you decide that, you know what, I am a creator. I'm starting now, brand new. Every second of the day, any second of the day, you can start brand new. Okay, from the place of I am the creator of my reality. I am the queen of my reality. I am the king of my reality. Everyone and everything is me pushed out. I call all the shots. Whether I like something on in my 3D or I don't. I just observe. Because right now I have woken up from my dream of being a reactor to my reality, my true reality of being a creator. Okay, and move around in your power because it is yours. Move around with that slight confidence throughout the day. And don't just limit your manifesting affirmations, techniques, or knowledge to in this one area that you're trying to get results in. Okay, because it's a practice, it's a lifelong thing. Okay, so because when you get success in other areas of your life where you don't have that much resistance, to boost your confidence, you will be more in charge. You will feel that as if, you know what, no, I am in charge. Like, this is what I thought, this is what I replayed in my mind, and that's what I got on the outside. My solid assumptions, my repetitive assumptions, my dominant story does play out. Whether it's a good story or it's a bad story, that's for you to decide. Okay, and if you want to know the exact steps on how to recreate, go watch my previous video. It was posted last Wednesday on the 3rd of September, where I've listed 5 steps for you to actually dig through. If you want to work on your own, follow those 5 steps. Okay, and I'm very happy for this client of mine. I am so happy and grateful for each one of you watching this video. You and I, or my client, we're no different. Okay, if can I have all the success I've wanted, if my client can have all the success she wants, you can have it too. Okay, and I'm happy, and I've received 2 more success stories which are so amazing. One is again about recreating, and one is about removing a third party. And I will be making more videos going forward on those. And we're practicing visualizations in sessions together, okay, where I help my clients really, really never even for a second lose this thought or this state of them not being a creator. And when you do this, it is so, so powerful. And I remember this client of mine asking, towards the end of the call, that Simran, how often am I supposed to do this again? And like she was shifting back to, oh, I feel so hot. I was like, no, stop. It's done. We're not going there. That is not who you are. Because when we did that visualization, it was amazing. Like I felt it was so strong, and she felt it too. And you know what? I was like, you know what? No, you'll be hearing from her, and you'll be sending me your success story. And boom, it happened. It happened just 1 hour after the session. Okay, so if you really put in time, if you really put in your laser focus, okay, and there's no back and forth, you will see results, and they will come in quickly. Okay, so I intend this video helps you. Thank you so much for all the love on all my previous videos, for all the lovely comments, for all the likes and all the sharing that you've done. So thank you. I am grateful to each one of you, and I intend you have success and you send in success stories. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.